The global economy is in turmoil due to the COVID-19 pandemic, and creation of the vast African Continental Free Trade Area AfCFTA regional market is a major opportunity to help African countries diversify their exports, accelerate growth, and attract foreign direct investment. The African Continental Free Trade Area AfCFTA agreement will create the largest free trade area in the world, measured by the number of countries participating. The pact connects 1.3 billion people across 55 countries with a combined gross domestic product (GDP) valued at $3.4 trillion US. Creating a single continent-wide market for goods and services, business and investment will reshape African economies. The implementation of AfCFTA will be a huge step forward for Africa, demonstrating to the world that it is emerging as a leader on the global trade agenda. It has the potential to lift 30 million people out of extreme poverty, but achieving its full potential will depend on putting in place significant policy reforms and trade facilitation measures.
Africa is making history. The AfCFTA has created the world's largest free trade area since the creation of the World Trade Organization by a number of participating states. It unites us as a single market. It creates a market of around 1.3 billion people with a combined GDP of over $3 trillion, making it the fifth largest economy globally in terms of GDP. The AfCFTA promises to revolutionize trade, reshape markets across the region, and boost output in the manufacturing and services sectors. It will fundamentally transform Africa's economic structure and significantly reduce Africa's reliance on the export of raw materials.
Creating a continent-wide market will require a determined effort to reduce all trade costs. In general, this will require legislation and regulations to enable the free flow of goods, capital, and information across borders, create competitive business environments that can boost productivity and investment, and promote increased foreign competition and foreign direct investment that can raise productivity and innovation by domestic firms.
Non-tariff barriers are really a decision that policymakers need to make, to say, once I have been licensed by a legitimate body in one country, I should be able to trade that particular product or goods in the next country without another round of licensing. So that is up to the policymakers to decide, so that we can reduce the cost of doing business and promote the intra-African trade.
Organized by the African Export-Import Bank in collaboration with the African Union and the African Continental Free Trade Area Secretariat, Intra Trade African Trade Fair provides a platform to promote trade under the African Continental Free Trade. It will bring together continental and global buyers and sellers and will enable stakeholders to share trade, investment and market information, as well as trade finance and trade facilitation solutions designed to support intra-African trade and economic integration of the continent, in addition to establishing business-to-business and business-to-government exchange platforms for business deals and advisory services.
I wish to thank the African Bank for embracing the ideas of African Union, and by extension, the AfCFTA playing a leading role in kickstarting the trading process in the African continent within the first year of its commencement by hosting the Intra African Trade Fair in 2021. They have done this despite the hurdles and setbacks caused by the pandemic on the economy of the African countries and the world as a whole. Ladies and gentlemen, that is indeed providing leadership and guidance in the face of adversity, the magnitude of which many of us have not seen in our lives. This is commendable. This is welcome. You've done a wonderful job.